My name is Kees van Leeuwen. I work at KWR Water Cycle Research Institute in the Netherlands. And today I'm going to tell you something about city blueprints, a baseline assessment of urban water cycle services in cities. Cities are faced with a lot of challenges. One of it is urbanization. It is expected that by 2050, approximately 86% of all the people in the Western world will live in cities. Cities will also be more vulnerable to climate change, to extreme weather events, either droughts or intensive rain that leads to flooding. And water in the city may be a problem to get it there, because it is expected that by 2030 there will be a 40% water supply deficit in the world. Sanitation is another challenge in the world. Currently there are 2.5 billion people on this globe that have inadequate sanitation. That of course leads to a lot of health issues, and it is expected, based on statistics of WHO, that every year 3.4 million people die as a result of diarrhea because of bad drinking water. And last but not least, cities are most of the time on the coast or on the banks of rivers or lakes, and many of the hazards are related to water. What we have done in the context of the Trust research program is to provide a baseline assessment. A baseline assessment is just the first step. What we have done is written in this red box. A baseline assessment based on 24 indicators to describe the sustainability of the urban water cycle services of cities. Of course, this is the first step, and after prioritization, actions need to be taken, and especially what is important, cities should develop a long-term plan for their cities, a long-term goal. We have assessed so far 30 cities, and Trust, the research program Trust, catalyzed the development and application of the tool that we've developed here at KWR. The city blueprint method is focused on the practical implementation of the European Commission initiative of the blueprints to safeguard Europe's waters, as well as Smart Cities initiative. City blueprints became an action last year on its own of the European Innovation Partnership on Water. As I told you, we have developed 24 indicators, and we have assessed 30 cities so far based on the scoring between 0 and 10 of all these indicators. And we show you on this picture only 2 cities. The city on top is Dar es Salaam. It is a city in Tanzania, and the population is about 2 million, and the city is expected to grow to 4 million in the next 10 years. So it puts a lot of pressure on all the water supply services, and as you can see on this graph, hardly anything is blue yet, so a lot of work to be done in Dar es Salaam. On the bottom of this slide you see the city of Amsterdam. Most of their water cycle services are quite okay, and currently Amsterdam is the best performing city of the 30 cities assessed so far. The most important conclusion from our work is that when cities would collaborate and would exchange best practices, you would end up with a blue city, an almost perfect city. So that is possible with current techniques that are available and are applied. So that is really the message, a process that cities within Europe or outside Europe start to collaborate, start to exchange best practices to deal with the challenges shown on the second slide. The work has been supported by the EU Trust program of the 7th Framework Program, and I hope that it will be the start of a long-term transition process in Europe and beyond the European borders. Thank you.